this line. When will you emotionally digest the information that jealousy is simply the stupid man's misdirected projection of insecurity? I like it because we recognize what it is, but then it is almost impossible, at least for me, at the current moment, as I am speaking right now, it is very difficult not to be jealous. So difficult. Just emotions kind of get the best of me before I can logically process what it is that I'm feeling. It's tough. It's like someone kind of pinching you, and you immediately kind of recognize that it hurts, rather than an attempt to control it. I am just so tired of you. Sometimes you're such a clod, Rick. Think about last night's dream. After what I understand to be fulfilling coitus, then a story, then a fight, then a dream. The dream. Let's do the dream. Black sand and scorpions. Where does that put us now? Rick vigorous pauses. Awfully tough to figure out. The God, or else. But Mexico too, which is to say here, but not here. Which is to say the here of the dreaming unconscious, a luxurious Lincoln in the midst of a blasted region. Self another, difference, inside, outside. Except the air conditioner is broken. The outside is getting in. The heat is the outside. It's getting in because the inside's broken. The inside doesn't keep the distinction going. The inside lets the outside in. And what does it make you do? You sweat. You're hot and you sweat. What does the outside do? It makes you unclean. It coats self with other. It pokes at the membrane. And if the membrane is what makes you, you, and the not you, not you, and the not you, not you, what does that say about you? When the not you begins to poke through the membrane. Look at this, you're drooling. I can see saliva on your lips. That's actually very interesting. I don't know. I think I have to reread it, but it's an interesting kind of thing. It's an interesting concept. So before you read about no, this is not it. Oh, here it is, I think. Air condition. So this is the paragraph. I am driving in Mexico in a Lincoln. The air conditioner is broken. It is unbearably hot. I am wearing a wool suit. The suit is soaked with perspiration. The sand of the desert is black. And all that. But then he says, Mexico is too, which is to say, here but not here, which is to say, the here of the dreaming unconscious, a luxurious Lincoln in the midst of a blasted region, self and other, difference inside and outside, except the air conditioner is broken, the outside is getting in, the heat is the outside, it's getting in because the inside's broken. So the main point is the contrast, right? So a fancy vehicle versus the nothingness of the desert. The vehicle doesn't really modernized vehicle technology. Modern technology doesn't really belong in such an area where modern technology seems to be vacant, and hence I believe that's the reason why he uses the word luxurious, and he says the region is a blasted region. So, and with the modern technology, is able to filter the hot outside air. It's able to filter that outside air with the modern technology, which is the air conditioner that's on the inside of the luxurious vehicle. And in doing so, the outside air technically is filtered through and is modernized, and the air in turn becomes comfortable, becomes satisfying, comfortable, familiar. It moderates. It's good for our temperature essentially. makes us feel comfortable and shields us from the hotness or the outside. Then he's saying because the air conditioner is broken, the outside air is not being filtered. It's crudely being let in because the inside is broken. It makes you unclean. It coats itself with other. It pokes at the membrane, and if the membrane so in this case, the sweat is the agent that is a reaction that forms in order to cool down the body temperature. So it works to shield and what's that word called? Oh my god, it's like the balance word. Homogenize? I don't think that's it. It's to keep the body from overheating. So maintain homeostasis. No, it's okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's homeostasis, not homogen. That's not homogenize. Not that homeostasis. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm just like I'm making a lot of connections, making these very unfounded strides. I'm trying to connect a lot of things together, but a lot of them are very unbased. So if the outside hot air comes in contact with your skin, and your skin reacts to form a barrier of some sorts to protect itself from outside the not you thing. What does that say about you when the not you begins to poke through the membrane? It makes you insecure, is what it does. It makes you the you non-secure. Not tightly fastened into your side of the membrane. So what happens? Communications break down. You get confused, cautious. Things don't mean what they mean. A Mexican motel sign that should be in Spanish says no vacancy. Another person and another person and other becomes a threatening animal, a kind that gets inside things and gnaws. To quote, the lobby smells like the nasty dross of digestion. There are language problems. Christ, you can tell Lenore was here. How can you let patients dominate you? Come on, Lenore and her particular troubles have nothing to do with it. What's the whole problem? The request you make for a clean, natural thing is interpreted by the other foreigner. Threatening animal as a threat to soil, to dirty, the disturbance of your security on your interior side of the self-other membrane makes you an erratic and dangerous component of everyone else's. Others that your insecurity bleeds out into and contaminates the identities and hygiene works of others. Hygiene networks of others. Ouch. Which again simply reinforces the idea of the hygiene identity distinction membrane being permeable via uncleanness permeable via misunderstanding, which are ultimately, according to Blettner, not coherently distinguishable. I think I read something great, but I don't know what the hell it's saying, so I'm gonna reread it. Ow, that actually hurt my friggin' knees. communications break down, you get confused. Communications break down, you get confused. Makes you insecure, non-secure. I think he's so hyper focused. He's what do you call that when you describe something in a very hyperish way? I mean, it's a lot of an individual sort of thinking. And he's making the frustrated gesture. Um, everyone gets frustrated, right? When they're hungry, when they're tired, when they're hot, or when they're um, coupled with they are not in control, when they are not balanced. They become frustrated. So I think he's taken that frustration and and how the frustration, your frustration, the tone of your voice, or other things, um, that may seep out of your body as a reaction, um, is going to spread. Just like how smell kind of spreads. It's not just if there is a certain smell available in the region, in an area, and everyone is in that area, and if they are within the reasonable distance, or around the same distance, um, as from the source, they're all gonna smell that. I don't know half the things that I just said. I honestly don't even know. This is fun though, because I will never know what David Foster Wallace meant when he was writing this. But it's interesting. In yin and yang, my fucking tongue. In yin and yang, what's the yin? Is yin the black color or the white color? I'll search it up later. Because it says let's see. In Lenore's Purse was a note from this is from the book. In Lenore's Purse was a book from Mr. Bombardini with a smeared chocolate thumbprint in one corner that had come with an almost empty box of candy to the frequent and vigorous switchboard today. The note said, "Be my tiny yin." So this is a stretch. Well, there's a word for it, but I forgot. It starts with a P, I think. But anyways, if the chocolate thumbprint can be seen as the black color, and he purposely is waiting. So he's saying that he's ready with the half of the yin and yang, and he just needs her to be the opposite white color, as the dark color is already ready. Does that make sense? Because, are the colors necessarily important, or are they just black and white in order to show the contrast? Because black and white are technically the opposite colors, right, of the of each other. I honestly have no idea what the hell I'm even saying. I just, oh my god.
minimize the medical implications of them being with a facility. We try to minimize the appearance of illness, the importance of illness without much success. Really, I'm afraid. I just think. So, there was a yelp and a crash and the bartender lay sprawled over the bar with his head in a palm tree pot, his legs in white cotton pants waving. His legs in white cotton pants waving here on the floor, all giggling. Everyone yelled and laughed, except Lenore and Mr. Ball holding Rebecca. Mr. Ball was scratched under his beard with a straw. A troubling and disorienting position at the facility. My, he said. He looked up at Lenore. He looked up at Lenore. He looked up at Lenore. Why don't you help yourself? Why don't you help yourself to some of Brenda's Twizzler? Brenda's not drinking yet. I see. Brenda stared. Here, I don't really drink alcohol, it's not much, Lenore said. Makes me cough. Here, thanks. Troubling, I can imagine. The old are not like you and I, Miss Beatsman. As you no doubt know, having spent so much time around the facility. You're different, I see. You're different, I agree. Yes, Lenore tried a bit of Twizzler. Got a strong taste of gin, Hawaiian punch, closed her eyes, scraped and spat a bit of Twizzler back out of the straw, into the plastic pineapple jug. They are also Midwesterners, as a rule, almost all of them are Midwesterners, Mr. Enoch. This area of the country, what are we to say of this area of the country, Miss Beaton? Certainly, both in the literal and in the fringe, the physical height, and the cultural extremity. Come, a steadily waning complex of heavy industry and sports. What do we say? We feed and stoke and supply a nation, much of which doesn't know we possess. A nation we tend to be decades behind culturally and intellectually. What are we to say to that? Well, you're saying pretty good things, really. I sense an interest. Brenda's part too, I think. This area makes for truly bizarre controlled people, as past historians have noted, and future historians will take note. If, when the people in question become old, when they know, when they must not only come to terms with and recognize the implications of their consciousness of themselves as parts of this strange, occluded place where they must incorporate and manage memory as well. Past perceptions and feelings, perceptions of the past, memories, things that are both are and aren't in the West. A place that both is and isn't a volatile mixture. I have sensed the volatileness of the facility. I have sensed the volatileness of the facility for some time. Does this explain anything, do you think, disappearance-wise? I think it explains very little. I'm going to give Brenda back her Twizzler. Brenda, here's your Twizzler back. Here's your Twizzler back. Thanks a lot. I'm just not in the mood. Are you sure she's okay? Have I offended her somehow? Brenda, don't be a stick in the mud. Brenda was silent. Mr. Bloomberg massaged his chin. The average age of the residents at the facility. I did some research today at the request of the owners. The average age of the residents at the facility is 87. 87 years of age. How old are you, Miss Beaton? I'm 24. So you were born in 1966. I was born in 1957. Average resident was born in 1903. Think of that. These people think of the worlds they've been part of. Have you ever been to the desert? We'll speak to me. God for a while, 10 years. Lenore and I actually used to go. She had a Volvo that would take down. Do a little fishing, right? Do a little fishing, George. Do one thing. Yes, I would like to go down and wander. Oh, it's easy. You can just buy a wander pass at any gate. And only about $5. The really desolate areas. The really desolate areas can get pretty crowded, of course. Sometimes it's good to get there early. Get as much wandering as you can and get before noon. Brenda and I will go down soon if you have a need for sinisterness. Since Brenda was too. seeing you, anxiously await your father's. Mr. Blomgren covered Brandon as best as he could, with a sport coat and made for the door. There were whistles and claps. Blomgren broke into a run and ran suddenly into the bartender, who was coming around the side of the bar with a tray of creamy white Russians. There was an enormous crash and tinkling. The bartender flipped over backwards and drove his thumb into his eye, and the white Russian went everywhere, and a shard of broken white Russian glass hit Brandon and punctured her, and she flew out of Mr. Blomgren's arms and went whizzing around the room, toward losing air, finally to land limply but beautifully in a palm tree pot, with one leg wrapped around her neck. Mr. Blomgren flew out the door. Nurse sniffed at his twizzler. The patrons laughed and clapped. Oh, Gilligan. So weird.
I'll be right back. Bathroom break. Ouch.
At the temple, whether there not be a bar mitzvah on July 3rd, whether there not be. whether there not be bar mitzvah July 3rd. The temple is mindful of its tension between your brother and his wife and apostle. We've been a slightly higher profile than some of the communities comfortable with. I take a breath and start again. Tell me, Lord Spectre, is there such a thing as the sisterhood luncheon? Are we talking about egg, salad, tuna, and cherry tomatoes? Laura. It's the stuff. Long gone, she says. Our current sisterhood is mostly working women who don't have time to cook. But we have several caterers who can provide something similar. She pauses. I don't mean to pressure you. I like to know sooner or later than later. But I'd like to know sooner rather than later. We've got a gay couple. We've got a gay couple looking for a wedding. We've got a gay couple looking for a wedding that morning. They want to be done by 11 so they can get out. So they can get out to the pines. So they can get out to the pines for the weekend and beat the traffic. Something to think on, I say, at a loss for words of advice. As you can imagine, I would at a bit of a loss as to what the plans may have been. Encephalitis, from which one might never recover, might not recover. So I shared my bar mitzvah with Sullivan earnestly. It was pitched to me as a good deal, cheaper, and with Bernstein's further up to Fujian. I put my parents in with the right people. Basically, it was all about their parents. Yes, I paused. After the ceremony, there was what we called a sisterhood luncheon. All the ladies of the temple made egg salad and tuna fish. Some people got food poisoning from a cold meal time. But there were no rules after that. All food for sisterhood luncheons had to be made at the temple. And most of all, they all used
see you guys in the next video.